Hello and welcome to another session of Brick Therapy. Today I will be building and reviewing set 70413. This is the Brick Bounty. Released in 2015, it was priced at $99.99. Now a new one will set you back around $262. The box states there's 745 pieces and it comes with 7 minifigures. If you recall my brick haul last year, I had received this as brand new and it was crushed by the postal service. So that's why the box is in such terrible shape. And it was supposed to be sealed and new, but I opened it up just to make sure the pieces inside weren't broken, which overall did not look like it was broken. Anyways, in front we have the Brick Bounty itself. It shows some of the play features like the crane. You have, it looks like 3 firing cannons, and you have like a stud shooter on the little boat. On top you see some of the minifigures. Now back it's showing you set 70212, which we reviewed a couple weeks ago, and it shows you the play features like the firing cannon, the firing stud shooter, and it looks like we have a plank that goes in and out. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I have a used version of this. It's actually in really good shape, and I was going to build this, and I probably still will build this, but I need to open at least 3 of the bags from the box because the whole crew from this used set is missing, and I've been looking for it for the last couple weeks. And that's why last week, instead of reviewing this set, I reviewed the chess set. I thought it would give me enough time to find the crew, but they're gone. So I will be opening some of these brand new bags, and I'll be getting the minifigures from there so I can review it for you. All right, so let's do that now. Alright, inside the box we have 6 numbered bags. We have the whole pieces, and we have the instruction manual with the sales. And man, I can't tell you how painful this is that I'm gonna have to rip into bags 1, 5, and 6 to get out the minifigures just because I misplaced the others. There's 745 pieces, so let's take about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to put it together, and I'll come back and let you know my thoughts on it. Okay, here it is, LEGO Pirate Set 70413, the Brick Bounty. The set name was decided by the winner of the LEGO Rebrick Name That Ship contest. Let's look at the minifigures first. We will start with Admiral Nonsuch. He is the highest ranking officer and leader of the Black Ribbon Fleet. His torso is shared with Governor Hacienda and the Imperial Chess King. He is wearing a powdered white wig and gold epaulets. I really like the details of his back print. Admiral Nonsuch has a dual printed head head. On one side, he sports a slight grin, and on the other side, he sports a frightened expression. Next in the Imperial lineup, we have the Imperial Sergeant. Instead of a hat, he sports a brown hairpiece. Rumor has it, he was once part of a pirate crew. He has white epaulets like all the other soldiers in the Imperial lineup. I'm thinking he must be a Marine because they don't have sergeants in the Navy. Last in the Imperials is the common Imperial soldier. He is wearing a shako hat with red plume and gold crest. He has white epaulets and a brown knapsack. He has sweat coming down his face. Now let's look at Captain Redbeard. He has the skull and crossbones on his hat, gold epaulets, he has a hook for left hand, he has a wooden peg for right leg, he has a detailed eye patch over his left eye, his torso backprint is very detailed also. Captain Redbeard's first mate is named Slinger. He has an eye patch over his right eye. His torso shows off his anchor tattoo over his right chest. Then we have the pirate cook named Bart. He's also known as Butcher. He has an eye patch over his left eye. He's missing teeth as seen from his smile. He's wearing only a stained apron tied to his waist by rope and fish bones. His apron print extends to his legs. He has a white cloth wrap headgear. Then lastly we have Pirate Boy. He seems to be based off Bosun Will from the vintage pirates. He has short red immovable legs, the common pirate red and white tank top, and a smiling face with freckles. He has a red cloth wrap headgear. Let's look at the Imperial Rowboat. The only thing that lets you know that it's an Imperial boat is the color. We do not get any Imperial flags in this set. In front we have a lantern. Out back we have a stud shooter with 3 extra studs. The only animals we get in this set are a bluish gray sawtooth shark with printed eyes and a gray rat. Now let's look at the Brick Bounty. This ship is 18 inches or 48 centimeters long, 5 inches or 14 centimeters wide, and 17 inches or 45 centimeters high. She is a 2-mast ship, each with a larger sail on the bottom with the iconic skull and crossbones. The only pirate flag found on this ship is located at the stern. In front we have a skeleton with a bicorn hat and holding a sword as the figurehead. The skeleton does not have any legs attached, but it does have legs. We will come back to that later. At the forecastle, we have a mechanism to drop and retract the anchor. Instead of strings, the anchor is attached by a chain. Moving to the main deck, we have 4 cannon ports, but only 2 cannons. The cannons are not attached to wheels, so I don't know how they move it around or how they load the cannons. There's a crate with 6 cannonballs on one side. On the other side, we have a retractable plank. Now we move to the captain's cabin. The first thing you will notice is a wooden door at the top of the short ladder. If you look at the left of the door, you will see an opening on the other side of the rear mast. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a door if anyone can just walk in through the large opening. Once inside the captain's cabin, you see a small table with a bottle for some type of beverage. Then along the back wall, we have a long table or bench. On the right, we have a map, and on the left, there's a sextant to help navigate. This would not be a pirate ship if it was not equipped for smuggling. If you lift the small table, there's a hidden space for hiding items you would not want the Imperials to find, like the chest of treasures. But inside the treasure chest, we also have the skeleton's 2 legs. Maybe the pirates were saving it for a meal. Above the captain's cabin is the quarterdeck. The only thing you will find up there are the ship's wheel and the rear-facing cannon. We're not given stairs or ladders to reach the quarterdeck. Instead, the sailors will have to use the ship's rigging to climb up there. The forward mast has a chain attached to a hook for hanging stuff, but because the chain is so short, getting anything to the hook will be difficult. At the top of the forward mast, we have a crow's nest. So that's about it. I like the roominess of the Brick Bounty. LEGO should have tried to fill all the empty space with items pirates may need. I wish the cannons were on wheels so they could be moved easily to the other cannon ports or to take off the ship if needed. This was an enjoyable build. It has a lot of potential for improvement. If you have a chance to pick one up, I recommend you do. Thank you for joining me on another session of Brick Therapy. I hope you enjoyed this review of set 70413, the Brick Bounty. I will see you at the next session. Take care.